Hello, welcome. This is Oneindia. I am Akash. With me is Avinash, and we bring to you the preview of the Bengaluru Test, which is going to take place tomorrow. That is on Saturday between India and Australia. India, after losing the Pune Test, will be eyeing for a win. And Avinash, first of all, out of the bat, my question. The pitch, which has been tricky in Pune. What do you think about the pitch? What is going to be there in Bengaluru?
Well, the Bengaluru pitch is going to be a traditional Indian pitch. The subcontinent pitches that we have been watching over the years, Bengaluru's pitch is going to be the same. It will have something for the batsmen, and gradually it will help and assist the spinners as the day progresses. And there are optimum chances of paces to get some purchase from the pitch as well. So it is going to be a win-win pitch for
Everybody. So it is going to be a friendly pitch both for India and for Australia point of view, not just for one team as we saw in the Pune Test. Now we talk about the pitch. Let's talk about the one of the most important factor which many people are talking about right now is the weather for Bengaluru. We remember the South Africa match that happened in 2015. Yes. The match was washed out because of the rain. Now again, there is a chance of rain on Sunday. Exactly what happened with South Africa on the second day, it rained. So what do you think?
Yes, rain may play a spoil sport, and Indian fans would be hoping that there is no rain.
Exactly.
And if there is a rain, it is a short spell rain,
right?
So that the entire match it just doesn't affect the match.
So we all would pray that it was short spell of rain, not that of a heavy rain, that the covers come up and the whole charade happens. Yes. So and nobody wants that. Secondly, now let's talk about the teams. First of all, India. Yes. What would Virat Kohli and Anil Kumble will be thinking in terms of who to pick and whom not to pick?
Well, that's a very tricky question as of now. Like we talked yesterday, that what we thought will he play Karun Nair, or
right,
bring in another pacer in Bhuvneshwar Kumar and leave Ishan Sharma behind,
right,
out. So I to believe that this is what the team is going to come.
Right.
There is a possibility of Karun Nair coming back to the team,
right,
and Bhuvneshwar Kumar plays in place of Ishan Sharma.
Right.
So this is the only possible change that comes to my mind.
Right.
Karun Nair, he deserves to get a place into the playing 11.
Right.
And he will strengthen the Indian batting, because batting was what was lagging behind in the
exactly. We saw that how all the batsmen just fell one after another in the Pune Test. There was no stopping. Yes. So maybe Karun Nair can bring that sort of a not if a full stop, at least the comma in this whole falling of the wicket thing.
Because the pitch in Bengaluru is very known to him. He's a
right,
local boy.
Right.
Karun Nair and KL Rahul are the two Bengaluru boys who may get if he gets a chance,
right,
he will be able to prove his mettle because he knows the pitch very well.
Right.
So, and the Indian middle order looked a little bit shaky in the Pune Test match.
Right.
So Karun Nair, if he comes back into the side, he brings a balance in the middle order.
Right.
And there will be a little bit of off pressure from the lower order.
Especially, and a little bit of more pressure off the shoulders of Virat Kohli also, thinking that there is somebody who has come to bat after hitting a triple century, he will be there. Now, we talked about the Indian side, the Australian side. The interesting fact about the Australian side is that none of these players have actually played on this ground. So it is so it would be popping the cherry for the Australian team as far as this new team under Steve Smith captaincy is concerned. What do you think would be going in the mind of the new Australian team here?
Well, because they are coming from a win,
right,
their morals will be high, but at the same time they would not want to be very complacent. And today during a press conference,
right,
Steve Smith cautioned the team against getting complacent.
Right.
So they will, despite the fact that they have not played any matches here in Bengaluru, a test match,
right,
but still they are aware of the conditions and situations.
Right.
So think like this, because this entire Australian team is kind of new,
right,
to the Indian conditions.
Exactly.
So playing on a pitch where none of these boys have played or not,
right,
it's hardly a matter for them.
Right.
Because the Indian subcontinent is a challenge for them, and they have taken it very well.
Exactly.
They utilize it very well the circumstances and conditions in the Pune Test.
Right.
So their morale will be high, and it's not going to affect them.
It's not going to affect them. Of course, they will be riding high. And of course, one person in the Australian team who would be really riding high is Steve O'Keefe. What do you think Anil Kumble would have told the boys, and what Virat Kohli would have told the boys in the India locker room, that, you know, what should you look out for O'Keefe, and how, you know, Anil Kumble being a spinner himself, what he would have told the boys to look out for O'Keefe?
Well, I think they would have done their homeworks now.
Right.
Because in the previous match, Steve O'Keefe was the most underestimated or underrated player from the Australian team.
Right.
And this could have been a reason for Team India not judging him properly,
Right,
and paying the cost.
Right.
So this time they would have done their homework well, and given the condition of the pitch in Bengaluru,
Right.
I think Steve O'Keefe is not going to be a threat anymore. Indian spin players are good at playing spin.
Right.
The Pune pitch was not conducive of batting on the second day.
Right.
And after
the third day will just happened.
It didn't happen.
Exactly.
So yes, Steve O'Keefe is not going to be a bigger factor now.
Right.
Though I think Mitchell Stark and Josh Hazelwood and Nathan Lyon, their seasoned campaigners,
Right.
are going to be a bit of more of worry.
Let's hope that Virat Kohli and the team were not too much concentrating on Steve O'Keefe, and would have thought about the other dangerous bowlers also. So in the end, what do you predict? Before we go to the final prediction, I just want to ask, toss.
It's going to be very crucial, because yesterday Michael Clark said if Kohli wins toss, he is going to dominate the match.
Right.
There are optimum chances of India winning this match.
Right.
This was Michael Clark's
predictions for
before
the
match.
Right.
So yes, toss is once again going to be very crucial, and if there's a possibility of rain, any side that wins toss would want to bat first,
Right.
pile up runs, and
then just wait for the things. And then one last thing, DRS. Virat Kohli has been failing on the DRS calls over and over again.
This is the front where Team India, especially Virat Kohli, needs to think about a lot.
Right.
I mean, it was his idea to bring in DRS into Test matches, because MS Dhoni, his predecessor, was
Right.
Entirely against it.
Right.
He was not into favor of DRS and all these things.
And
because he took it as a challenge, and they did well against England. Not very well, but they were okay against England. It was an okay thing.
Right.
But now coming to this Australia series, in the last match they had just one review successful.
Right.
And wasted all the others.
Do you think Kohli had given Dhoni a call asking him what are the tips
Obviously,
for
he should have asked for it, because Dhoni, as we all know, he's a very sound brain.
Of course, and we have seen in the ODIs that whenever there is a DRS call, Kohli immediately goes to Dhoni, taking his call on the DRS. So, of course, on Test, he doesn't have that leverage of going towards Dhoni. But let's hope that Virat Kohli would have a sound mind this time, taking the DRS. Last of all, your predictions for the score.
It's too early to say. I mean, it's a batting paradise. It has always been a batting paradise, the Bengaluru track. So any team which wins toss will obviously bat first,
Right.
and would want to pile up 400 plus score on this track.
Right. So this is what Avinash predicts, 400 score. This is his prediction, not mine. I don't have the hat to put on his head right now. So this was it. This was our preview for the Bengaluru Test. India will definitely be looking back to come into this match with full force. And as far as Australia concerned, they would want to prove that the Pune thing was just not the pitch that was playing tricks on the Indian team. It was also the hard work of Steve O'Keefe and the team that came into the play. So everybody in our team is looking forward to the Bengaluru Test. I know you guys are also looking forward to the Bengaluru Test. We will catch you guys tomorrow with the match highlights and with also hopefully the lunch highlights also. Well, that's all in this video. Thanks for watching, and in case you want more of these kind of videos, don't forget to leave your comment in the comment section below, and of course do subscribe to One India News YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.